Up and over on the round fish. 45. Where does the fish go? I'm left-handed.
The head goes towards your left hand.
Head goes towards the knife hand. Correct.
Dorsal fin
Towards your cutting hand. Dorsal fin at the edge of the table. Correct. Okay. Swimming to your knife hand. Dorsal at the edge. These are quite slimy, so make sure that you spend a little time to get it dried off a little bit so it's not so difficult to cut. So is the slime a good thing or bad?
Good thing.
Yeah, good thing. It's nice, clear slime. It means the fish is fresher than not, right? All right, what's my angle at the head?
45 degrees.
45 degrees. Pick up the pectoral fin. Remember, feel where the hard part is on the fish so you know that you're going to get as much yield. You don't have to go so close that you cut, because the bass have a very long, like the rib cage is tight in there. Remember, when we're cutting these bass, the knife will go where it's not, and we split around. So when we do the other side, make sure you go behind, right? The two fins. All right, and then I have to do flat side of the knife. I stand behind the fish, tip of the knife is out, and I just want to make a shallow cut all the way down the fish and come out the tail. Now I flex flat to the backbone. Right in this section, I'm just flexing. I'm giving a little bit of pressure so I can feel the knife on the fish. Okay, so here's where I'm at. I'm at the backbone. The backbone is right there. Now I have to I can move the fish to 12 o'clock so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, as opposed to trying to stay here. You can move it to here, and now I have to cut. Right through there is where the pin bones are going to be. There's the backbone. Again, on and up and over. I flex with the tip of the knife. Stay close. I take the tip of my knife just in front of the anal fin, flex it out. Start the rib cage. Turn the knife down towards the table, flex it out. Here, cut through. I gotta stay close to the ribs here, okay? So if you're gonna push on the fish here, it's hard. You gotta turn the knife. If you just wanna turn the knife down towards the center, stay close, come to the end of the rib cage and take it off. All right, so when you do that, that's it. You notice I have the fish. I'm not here doing this blind because that ends up coming through. I'd like to see you come down, keep the knife, turn the knife down, see where the ribs. That's why I work from the tail end to the head, not up here. Come up here, see where you are, make sure the belly is free, right? And then I come down close. I can lift this just a little so it gives me a little bit of tension at the end of the rib and I can come up, right? Now, other side, how do I begin? Start with the tail, right. So now I start with the tail end. Flat side of the knife again, okay? Cut through. These are really slimy, so they're a little hard to hang on to. Make sure you flex the knife there so you get right on the edge, a shallow cut. Hold on to the head, back to, and I come up along the dorsal. See, that's right the cutting line where the scales are. Really, first we should do this, right? 45 up to the head, turn your knife. Now when you loosen, second side behind the pelvic fins, okay? Because a lot of times people are trying to do in here and you're not gonna be able to get through that, it's all bone, right? So make sure you go behind on the side with the two fins. And I come up, okay? I keep coming up so I can flex the knife on the bones, okay? Looking for my backbone, feel my backbone, all right? When you get to that point, I'm not far enough on the top of the fish.
Why do you start on the back on the other side?
Why do you start in the head?
On the back.
Because I want to come up here and stay till I get to the backbone because it's easier to do it that way, okay? Right here, that's the first rib, okay? If you take and turn the fish, look for the backbone, unzip the backbone, keep the belly out, and out. Up on the backbone. Make sure, what happens a lot of times, people start working this part of the fish and this is still all hung in. Make sure you separate that and get yourself the fillet loose. Now, it's right there, tip of the knife. I come down. Next to the ribs. There's my tip. I can either go through and cut that off after, or you come up on top. And then turn the knife. You see it turn the knife down towards the table. So I'm free. Again, notice the head of the fish, 12 o'clock. I just cut through the pins. Whoops. No, that was all right. Okay, whoop. I knew it. I felt it. I didn't stay close. These are slippery, okay? So we come down the bottom and up, okay? Pin bones are right along that membrane line, okay? Skin stays on all the bass, okay? Alex, do you have a question?
No. Not today.
And Cole? Yet. It's okay.
Not yet.
Questions are good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
There's probably about 6.
Are they cut through?
No, the pliers are very slippery. They have no ridges on the inside, so that makes it tough to pull. But these don't rust so much. The other ones, we've gone through so many different kinds of pliers and they... Okay, if you've got anything on here like this, make sure that the fin bones are off, put the tip of the knife underneath, and come down.
We'll leave the belly on.
Yeah, leave the belly on, flesh to flesh like this, and on, okay? All right, questions?
No, sure.
Okay, let's do it.